Hey guys, welcome to Crash Course with the Q. Since today is April 28th, the anniversary of the death of a 5'6" man who loved garlic salad, aka Benito Mussolini, we'll be talking about him today. This should be a more serious video, but this is Crash Course with the Q after all. But first, let's see some pictures of him.
Well, we're moving on up to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up to the side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Fish don't fry.
Okay, so Mussolini was an Italian politician who was born on July 29, 1883 in Florence, Italy. Mussolini was a devout socialist at a young age, as he desperately wanted to follow in his father's footsteps in politics. As he got older, he was introduced into the Italian Socialist Party. Unfortunately for him, he was expelled from the party after supporting World War I and forcing Italy into the war. He then entered into the Italian military and reached a corporal rank. In 1919, Mussolini created the Fascist Party in Italy, which opposed social class discrimination and supported national sentiments, hoping to raise Italy back to its great Roman past. Mussolini created a military unit called the Black Shirts, which terrorized other political figures in Italy. In 1922, there is political chaos and disorder in Italy, and Mussolini was granted authority to restore stability. In 1925, he was named dictator and took the title Il Duce, or the leader. The middle class was tired of committing riots and strikes after the fascists took over, and the middle class welcomed his authority and submitted to the dictatorship.
Mussolini then invaded Ethiopia in 1935 in order to expand the Italian Empire. The ill-equipped Ethiopians quickly fell to the much stronger and advanced Italians. Mussolini also sent Italian assistance to the Spanish fascists during the Spanish Civil War in 1939 in an attempt to increase his influence. Adolf Hitler, who I'm sure you've heard of, was very fond of his military success. Because of this, in 1939, Germany and Italy formed an alliance called the Pact of Steel, and policies against the Jews were instituted as well. During World War II, Italy invaded Greece as Germany's ally in 1940. However, when Germany invaded Poland and declared war on Britain and France later on, Italy was faced with much stronger war opponents and exposed the weaknesses of their military. German interventions in Italian affairs in 1941 was the only thing that kept Mussolini from a military coup, or an illegal and violent seizure from power of the government.
Just a couple years before the end of World War II in 1942, Winston Churchill and Franklin D. Roosevelt met at the Casablanca Conference, where the two devised a plan to take Italy out of the war. Their plan involved forcing German troops to East Front against the Soviet Union. The plan also called for the Allies to take over Sicily. After the Allies secured Sicily, they began marching up the Italian peninsula, which forced Mussolini to resign and get arrested. However, he was rescued by German commandos. After his escape from the Allies, Mussolini moved his government to northern Italy in an attempt to regain his influence. The Allies liberated Rome on June 4, 1944. Almost a year later, on April 27, 1945, Mussolini and his mistress Claretta were trying to escape Switzerland but were caught by the Italian underground. He was killed in front of a firing squad that following day, April 28th, in Mezzegra. Their bodies hung on display in the Milan Plaza for everyone to see. People came up to the bodies to see the man who promised Italy Roman glory, but instead gave them war and misery.
Send your condolences, tweet your message using hashtag RetornoAroma.
And don't forget to go down there and smack that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe and watch some of our other videos.
Well, we're moving on up to